I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof.
Order.
If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.
I mean, it only makes sense for a guy like Bud Crawford to have the stance that he has. And that's why I'm in a position where I am. It's just like, I like Bud, I like Spence, I'm a boxing fan, I want to fight. But when it comes down to the details of the overall situation of how this guy is with these people and how the other guy is with other people, and like how come this person isn't like this, it's plenty logical, very clear reasons why each guy moves the way that they move. I expect Errol Spence Jr. to move like he's the A-side because he is the A-side. When it comes to the welterweight division, he is the A-side. It's really that plain and simple. But at the same time, it's just Errol Spence is the A-side based off facts. Fuck the opinions based off facts. Errol Spence is the money man. He's the unified champ. He does big numbers. But at the same time, Errol Spence, like this really just kicked into gear. Errol Spence literally just got the Sean Porter fight. Now, we all know Sean Porter's a dog. We know some people like to make, like Bo Mack and his team and Terence Crawford, they're trying to discredit that Kell Brook win. And I'm like, see, no, we can't even go down that route because Bud team take an issue when his resume is dissected. And I don't like that shit. I don't like when Bud resume is dissected and, you know, people try to talk about certain aspects of his resume. But Bud in return is doing the same shit. So at that part, I'm neutral because Bud is only getting what he gives out. And it's like, yeah, Kell Brook, like it wasn't Errol Spence's fault that Kell Brook went up to 160. That was an Eddie Hearn decision. Kell Brook went back down. He went back down. He made weight at 147 and he was still the champion. It is what it is. That's the reality. Just like Terence Crawford, it's not your fault that Manny Pacquiao didn't want to fight you or Bob Arum wasn't trying to make the fight. And it wasn't your fault that Jeff Horn got the victory over Manny Pacquiao. Jeff Horn was the champion. That was your first fight at welterweight. Jeff Horn is a big welterweight. You beat a big welterweight, you took his belt. I don't care if he was a school teacher. I don't care if his resume was weak before fighting Pacquiao. The situation is what the situation is. And when people try, like anybody's resume can be dissected. It's data. And if you dive into the data and you analyze it, you can dig deep enough to say, oh, who has this person beat? Well, who did they beat? All right, well, who did they beat? And it's like Lomachenko, for example. You dissect his resume, you'll get to a point where it say, okay, Gary Russell Jr. is a very respectable name. But if you dive deep enough, you can legitimately say about Gary Russell Jr. Up to that point of the Lomachenko fight, what was Gary Russell Jr. besides just potential? Who did he fight? No one. But that same shit applies to every single boxer in boxing history. So that's why when people start discussing resumes for if it's Terence Crawford, if it's Errol Spence, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm trying to understand like what's the criteria, because I've noticed the criteria when it comes to these resume dissections it's not all that consistent. But overall, Spence, I understand your side and I respect it. Bud, I understand your side and I respect it. Spence, there's things on your side that I see and I disagree with. Bud, it's things on your side that I see and I disagree with. Ultimately, I just feel like Terence Bud Crawford just wants to be, when it comes to the fans' perception, when it comes to the fans, he just wants to be on the even playing field, and that's clearly not the case. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.